What's up, everybody? Back again for another video. So today I wanted to have like a little conversation with you guys. Ever since I've started doing this photography thing, I always get asked this question. And it's kind of hard to answer, but then again, it's not. Actually, it's really easy to answer. But I'm sure that whatever you guys do in your life, you probably get asked the same thing. So I wanted to talk about it just a little bit. So ever since I started taking photos, there's one thing that always happens to me. Someone will find out I take photos. They'll come talk to me. They'll say, oh, either I like them or I dislike them, and they'll always ask that one question. What made you start taking pictures? What made you get into photography? That question always gets me because, why does anyone get into anything? Why do you do whatever you do as a hobby? Well, my answer is always a simple thing. Timing. That's probably not the answer you thought I was going to say, but let me explain. So I've always been a person who took pictures. All my cell phones I've used to take pictures, I always focused on the picture aspect of all my cell phones that I get. But I've never actually used an actual camera to take pictures. So you can say that as I grew up, I naturally was into photography. Just never took any kind of never put any thought into it. Well, growing up around the time that we did, when smartphones are, starting to get big and stuff, I grew up in an era where we came from flip phones and the Nokia brick phones all the way to actual smartphones now. So I was there for everything. And I've been taking pictures ever since phones could take pictures. I remember days when phones couldn't take pictures, and if they did, they were so bad and so small that you didn't even bother to do that. But now look at where we are. Our phones take pictures almost as good as DSLRs. So why did I get into photography? My number one answer is always timing. I've always had an interest in it, never had the opportunity to do it until YouTube came along. So when I started doing YouTube, I noticed that I couldn't use my phone. You can, but you want to elevate yourself. I couldn't use my phone to, keep doing videos. Like I said, I could, but I wanted to elevate myself. I wanted to be better than just cell phone videos, because over time that quality got bad to me. But don't let that deter you if you're thinking about starting YouTube, because you need to start YouTube now with whatever video camera you have. That includes phones, I don't care. But as I started to upgrade my YouTube equipment, it dawned on me that I have a DSLR now. And all I'm using my DSLR for is video. Why don't I try to take a few pictures? So I started snapping a few pictures. And, my old fascination with photography came back to me, and I started snapping a lot more pictures. Then I started going to YouTube University, the place you go when you want to learn about anything today, because everything's on YouTube. Went to YouTube University, learned some new tricks, learned how to make my pictures look better, and here I am. Now, I would say it's been almost a year since I've actually started taking photography seriously. And it's only been maybe 6 months since people actually started booking me for photo shoots. Now, I use photography as a hobby, but I'm interested in taking photography to another level where I can make money from it, which I already do, not as much as I would like. So, there it is. Why did you get into whatever it is that you do for fun? Or as a job, or as a hobby? Why did you do it? It seems like a simple question, but answers can be sometimes difficult for other people to understand. I would have been a photographer. If I would have just focused on doing photography back when I was messing around with camera phones and stuff, no telling where I'd be at right now with photography. But, you know, you never really think of the things that you do as hobbies as becoming a full-time job and things like that. And it finally dawned on me all these 30 years later. But here I am. I can call myself a photographer. And that's the weirdest thing to me. Who would have thought I would be taking pictures of people and people would actually be paying me to do that? It's the funniest thing. So with that being said, if there's anything that you do and anything that you do well, don't do it for free. There's levels to it, but find a way to make money with something that you enjoy doing so that you can get paid for it and you can turn that into a job. You know, if you like painting, start selling paintings. If you like doing photography, start booking people for shoots. You might have to do it for free at the beginning for a little bit, but it might pay off and turn into something that you can do as an actual full-time job, or at least a second source of income. And that, my friends, is how you enjoy your life. I'm not at the point where photography is my full source of income, but I could just imagine what it would be like to be there. And that's what I'm aiming for. Isn't that what we're all doing? Trying to make money doing something that we really enjoy doing. So yeah, if you're watching this video, I want you to put a comment below and tell me something that you really enjoy doing and you would love to make money doing. Photography is one of my things. Computers was one of my things before, but I've already got a full-time job doing that and I've already achieved that goal. Next goal is photography. So what is it that you like doing? Let me know. I would love to talk to you guys about your hobbies, and maybe I'll have some ideas of how you can take your hobby to the next level and make money off of it. Or maybe you'll have some ideas for me to help me take my hobby to the next level and make more money off of it. Let's be a community. Let's talk about some stuff. The comments have been kind of low lately, so let's get that moving. Kind of running out of ideas of what the next week's video should be. So what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see me do some behind the scenes of the photo shoot, some photo editing, me talking about cell phones, talk about this iPhone, which, by the way, I forgot to mention, this iPhone has done something that I've never seen any phone do. This iPhone's battery lasts longer than any phone I've ever owned in my life. I literally woke up at 6 a.m. and started using my phone like I normally do throughout the day, and the phone didn't die until the next day with no charge. I'm talking like around 12 noon the next day, my phone was still alive. I've never even heard of anything like that. That is insane. And that is something I gotta give it to Apple, because that shit is crazy. But anyways, what would you guys like to see? What is a hobby that you would love to turn into a full-time job? And thanks for watching, you guys. This is a short video, I know, this week, and I'm kind of late, but it's been a busy week. At least I got it uploaded, even though it's Sunday. All right, you guys, love you. I will catch you on the next one. Make sure you leave that comment below. Make sure you like the video, show some love, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.